And you can feel Ellen and Charles's organizational efforts in working together and building community as they go along. And that determines what happens in the conference. It's a very subtle thing that happens. It's not just organizing like a business, like a corporate conference. It's very different. They built the field into which we all came. I feel that their spirit shines through everything.
I really like the sense of community that's stressed and developed and grown here at this Texas Yoga Retreat. You will see a broader community and meet new friends here.
Yes, no, it feels like this is, you walk in and it's family. Everybody you meet is just family.
And we come here not knowing what to expect. And in a moment you look up and you realize how connected you are to the person sitting beside you, and no words had to be exchanged for that. It just is.
For me, having come from California and not knowing anybody, it feels, this is just my second day here. And it just feels like family already. Everyone is just always embracing you, always welcoming you, always including you. And it's a beautiful community and a beautiful feeling and energy here.
It's a magical place. And the Texas Yoga Retreat, the intention behind it was out of love and community. And so when you have such a strong intention, and so powerful, as such, you will attract love and community. And it's obvious. I didn't know that it would be such a powerful event. Not only are the workshops interesting, but more importantly, the love in the community is a takeaway for me. That's the biggest thing.
I've been to this event for 13 years. Every year I come to this conference, I think it's the best year ever. Every year, amazing things happen to me here.
I have a really heavy travel schedule, and when I came here last year, it was so sweet and so genuine that as soon as I got home, I found out the dates for next year, and I asked my assistant to move my calendar, and I actually rescheduled a week-long retreat that I normally do. I pushed it back by a week just so that I could be here.
You realize that you're connected to many more people than just in your community. Your community is a safe zone, it's comfortable, it's stable, you know what to expect. And that's lovely for what it is. But when you're curious and there's a sense of adventure and exploration, and you realize that you are actually connected to many, many more people, and you just need to step out of that moment and be there. If people could just take that leap and land in this place where it's so safe, and the people are so loving and caring and so supportive of the process, it supports the idea that we are all connected.
It's just magic that happens here. Thank you. And people are so supportive of one another. The teachers, the students. It has been a magnificent experience to be here. And people go home transformed.
I just feel very much at home here, and I actually tried to recruit as many of my own students from the Samaria Center in Seattle as I could. And
to come out here and have this time in this beautiful place with everyone I meet is, they're just beautiful, and it's an amazing experience. You do get this amazing breadth of not only teachers and people presenting, but the people attending. You know, local people here, people from across the country, people from other countries.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I think that's one of the greatest parts of this actual conference, it's not just the lesson, but when you look over and you see a student or a teacher and they're smiling at you as if you've known them forever, you know that you've made a connection greater than you could probably ever make in years of knowing someone.
If you're thinking about coming to the Texas Yoga Retreat, or even, as I've been saying to my students after last year, if you're going to go to even just one retreat / like conference per year, I would choose a Texas Yoga Retreat. Because when you arrive here, you will be welcomed so warmly. There's really a sense of everybody being like an honored guest.
Organizers of the Texas Yoga Retreat, they've been doing this, I think this is their 14th year, and they are just incredible people. And again, so accessible and so interested in people coming here to really dive into authentic yoga teachings and to just have a wonderful time. And they make sure that it happens. They're wonderful.
It is a most beautiful microcosm of what all of us yogis would want the larger world to behave like, where we just see each other as brother and sister. And so that's really the environment that's fostered here. You just feel like everyone's family.
It will be transformative. If you're not ready to be better, don't come.